Hey everyone, we made it. This is the final progression in the hardest stance in Kung Fu. I'm Lee, this is Mantis Mechanics, and we're going to show you the final progression for the hardest stance in Kung Fu, which is the single leg crouch stance, sometimes called the Mantis stance, the cat stance, the bird stance, or the tiger stance. Doesn't matter what it's called or how you put your front foot, whether on the heel or the toe. Keep on repeating that because I don't want to hear that, hey, this is not the same. It is. The mechanics are the same if you're trying to get your leg thigh parallel to the ground. If you haven't watched the other videos, I suggest you go watch them first and then come back to this final progression. If you have watched all those videos, you are now ready for the final progression before doing this without any assistance at all. Now, in the last video, we had bands set up and we sat down on them and they gave us some assistance so we weren't putting our full weight on our leg. Okay, and while that's good, it also can teach us to rely on something to hold us up. So this is usually the gap because a lot of people will go from that and then try to do it without the band. Even if they were using a very skinny band, they still have a problem holding that stance in that thigh parallel position. So this is the final trick I have for you guys in the final progression, and that is to grab a weight. Okay, doesn't have to be a Olympic weight like this. Could be a dumbbell, could be a sandbag, could be a medicine ball. Just find a weight. Okay, and you're thinking, how's a weight going to make it easier to go into that low stance? Well, we're going to hold this weight out in front of us. So remember that the heavier the weight is, the easier it's going to be to go lower, but also it's going to be harder to hold this weight out. So if this weight is 100 pounds, I'm not going to be able to get it out there, right? But if it's 2 pounds, it's probably not going to give me too much assistance. So try to find a weight, usually 10, 15 to 20 pounds. This is 25-pound weight here. You find a weight that you're comfortable holding out, but also is going to give you that assistance that you want. So to execute this properly, you're going to hold this out, okay, as far away from you. If you hold it close to you, then it's adding weight to your stance. So you don't want to do that. It's going to make it harder unless you've already progressed past here, but I'm assuming if you're watching this video, you haven't. So you want to hold it out, and then you're going to go down. And you can see it helps me get into that low stance. Then I come back up. If I try to hold like this, hold close to my body and go down, okay, that's going to make my stance harder. I won't be able to do it with this big of a weight, okay? So go down, hold the weight out, go down. This is going to teach you to hold and stabilize that position without the help of the band. This is the final progression in our hardest stance in Kung Fu. So we made it, guys. We went from not being able to do the stance at all, thigh parallel, and now we're here at the final one. We're going to hold this one again. Do like similar with the band. Hold it for as long as you can, however long that is. Rest for that time. Then go back and do it again. And this is probably going to go a lot quicker. You might only get 30 seconds the first time, then 10 the second time, and then 2 the last time. You're not going to be able to do this as easily as the band. I promise you that. Once you get this up to a minute again, you're ready to move on, right? You might even be ready before that. Still working on all these exercises. These are great exercises. The split squats, the lunges, okay? The single leg bends. You can actually progress to a pistol squat if you want. For these as well. Excellent exercises to help you hold these in a static position. Please let me know what you think in the comments below. Has your stance gotten better? I really would like to know that. And we'll see you next time. Until then, keep practicing, guys.